Hey beauties, good evening to you. Listen to me now, beautiful people. You see, when God blesses you with things, brag on it, boast in it. When you do so, you are boasting in God. You're not boasting in yourself. Don't boast, don't brag to show off on others. Please. You don't want to be humbled again, so you avoid that. But when God blesses you with things, brag, show off. You need to promulgate the kind of God that you serve, because many people don't understand who God is. I think people think that God is limited. He's an unlimited God. If you pull all the wealthy people together, all the bright minds together, they are poor and dunce respectively in comparison to who God is. And that is why when you ask God for things, you don't ask weak things or weak, like when you have a weak structure, something that is not solid, you ask big. You're not being greedy, you're not being craven, you're not being avaricious. The world, even the church, has promulgated a message where if you ask God for big, you are serving mammon, you're serving money, you're not spiritual. It is the opposite actually. It is the opposite actually. It is the opposite. They have turned it around. That's what the enemy, he has managed to twist the word of God, and we have it backwards. You should be bragging and boasting in God. Think about it, beautiful people. You saw how God revealed Job's bank account. I call it his bank account, when he tells of all the wealth that he has. Solomon, the very same thing. The Bible was explicit when it says Abraham was a wealthy man. It was clear cut when it tells you that David was a wealthy man too. His son became wealthier. The Bible was clear when it told you that Daniel, the 3 Hebrew boys, were wealthy men. Jacob was a wealthy man. The Bible is clear. Then if God is telling you a story, it's telling you that you can brag and boast in God. Christians, don't feel daunted or feel any way. You're not ungodly when you brag and say, God blessed me with an airplane, God blessed me with this house, car. And it's not about material things. You can, because people are okay if you get up and say, God healed you of this illness. Why is it that it has to be only a healing, bragging? Fine, but it's not a case where you're always going to be sick. Why does it always have to be a healing sort of a bragging? In bragging in God, I'm talking. No, bragging other things. Show people how God great, so that them can come and say, wow, I love that God. I love how that person looks. I love how you look. I love how you smell. I love how you act. I love your talent. I love how God has blessed you. I want to serve that God. That is how you draw people, and by your love too. By your love. That is what you're doing when you brag. So feel no way. Brag. Boast. People, them chat, say you fake falls, you this, you that. Don't worry about that. God will show them the truth in the end. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe.